Have you ever wondered why some brands are super expensive? Take Jacob&Co, for example. It's not just a brand, it's a symbol of ultimate luxury. But why does it cost as much as a fancy car or even a house? Let's dive into the shiny world of Jacob&Co and find out what makes every watch so special. Founded by Jacob Arabo in 1986, Jacob&Co began its journey as a modest jewelry boutique before evolving into a powerhouse known for its extraordinary timepieces and jewelry. But what sets Jacob&Co apart in a world filled with luxury brands? Let's peel back the layers of this enigma. High-quality materials. When you take a closer look at a Jacob&Co watch, you're not just admiring a pretty accessory. You're witnessing a luxury fortress on your wrist. Think diamonds, platinum, and gold. The real MVPs that make these watches not just stunning, but tough as nails. The brand loves to throw in some top-shelf stainless steel and 18-karat gold for its bands and cases. And the watch face? It's like the superhero of glasses, sapphire crystal. This stuff laughs in the face of scratches, ensuring your watch stays in the just-bought club for years. Now, all these premium materials come with a price tag that's a bit heftier than what you'd find elsewhere. But when you're strapping on a piece of enduring luxury, it's all part of the game. Expert craftsmanship. These watches are like the haute couture of the watch world. Many skilled artisans pour their hearts and skills into each watch, making sure every tiny detail is perfect. That's why these pieces don't just tell time, they tell stories of craftsmanship. And yeah, because it takes top-tier talent to bring these unique timepieces to life, the price tags are a bit higher. But when you strap on a Jacob&Co watch, you're wearing a masterpiece that's as much about high quality as it is about luxury. That's what makes them worth every penny. Attention to detail. They are like the rock stars of the luxury watch world. Why are they so pricey? Well, it's because they've got this global rep for being top-notch and totally unique. Collectors and watch lovers everywhere just can't get enough of them, which, you guessed it, pushes the price tag up. Plus, these watches aren't just sitting around. They're out there making waves at swanky events like the Monaco Yacht Show and the Cannes Film Festival. That kind of spotlight only cranks up their cool factor and value even more. Marketing and advertising cost. Jacob&Co isn't just throwing their watches out there and hoping for the best. Nope, they're playing the marketing game hard. Imagine splurging on billboards and ads. That's just the small fry. They bring in the big guns. Talking celebrities like Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo. When these stars flash a Jacob&Co piece, it's not just wrist candy, it's a full-blown spectacle. Now, getting these A-listers to say, hey, check out my cool watch, isn't exactly cheap. Those endorsements are a hefty line item in the budget, which, yep, you guessed it, bumps up the price tag on these watches. But hey, it's all part of the brand's recipe for that lush, luxury vibe they're known for. Limited edition collection. Jacob&Co knows how to play the exclusivity card like a pro. They drop these limited edition watches that have collectors around the globe practically tripping over themselves to get one. Why? Because these aren't your everyday timepieces. They're like the unicorns of the watch world, with killer designs or funky features that make them super covetable. Take the Astronomia Sky series, for example. It's not just a watch, it's a mini universe on your wrist, with a 3D celestial display that's out of this world. Only a handful of these jewels exist, and that rarity, well, it makes collectors more than happy to throw down some serious cash. It's all about the thrill of owning something that very few people can, pushing those prices right up into the stratosphere. Advanced complications. Ever heard of the Twin Turbo Furious or the Astronomia Tourbillon? These aren't just watch names. They're like the rock stars of Jacob&Co's lineup. These mind-blowing complexities that make other watches look like child's play. Jacob&Co isn't content with just blending in with the crowd. They're all about pushing boundaries and crafting watches that make jaws drop. And while that might mean their watches come with a higher price tag, it's all part of the deal when you're diving into the world of innovation and cutting-edge design. Global recognition. Jacob&Co watches are the talk of the town, and not just because they're stunning. They're a symbol of luxury that's got everyone's attention. People can't seem to get enough of these watches, And it's easy to see why. They're unique, top-notch, and just exude coolness. This frenzy of love from collectors and watch enthusiasts worldwide naturally bumps up their demand and price. And let's not forget, when Jacob & Company shows up at glamorous events like the Monaco Yacht Show or the Cannes Film Festival, it's like rolling out the red carpet for their watches. These appearances aren't just for show. They crank up the brand's cool factor and value even more. Hang on for a minute. If you're enjoying this journey into luxury, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Let's see some of the key Jacob & Company watches and why they are so expensive. Jacob & Company Twin Turbo Furious. The Jacob & Company Twin Turbo Furious is not your average watch. With its hefty size of 57 by 52 by 17 millimeters and a price tag of $580,000, it's more suited for someone who loves to wear premium stuff. The watch packs a whopping 832 parts. That's like having the complexity of 4 car engines on your wrist. A big chunk of those parts goes into the tourbillon, which is this fancy mechanism that defies gravity and style. But it doesn't just stop at being fancy, it's extra with it, rotating on 3 axes for the ultimate precision. That's the turbo part, because why settle for less? As for the speeds, we've got 3 different tempos, 24, 48, and 180 seconds. Despite the tourbillon looking like it could run a marathon with its 104 parts, it's super lightweight, weighing just 1.5 grams. And because one is never enough, there are 2 of these gravity-defying wonders in there, which is what the twin in its name is all about. Jacob & Company Astronomia Sky. If you thought $580,000 was steep, hold on to your hats for the Astronomia Sky, ringing in at a cool $680,000. This isn't just any watch, it's a mini universe for your wrist. Encased in a white gold and clear sapphire dome that's a whopping 25 millimeters thick and 47 millimeters across, it's like wearing a piece of the cosmos. The Astronomia Sky isn't just about telling time, it's about giving you a front row seat to an astronomical ballet. Forget the straightforward approach of the Twin Turbo Furious. This watch makes you work a bit to catch the time amidst its celestial dance. Time here is a sideshow, displayed on a cylinder that does a little twist to reveal hours and minutes in a way that'll make you feel like you're deciphering the secrets of the universe. Next up, we've got a diamond that doubles as the moon, cruising around in its own orbit, followed by the tourbillon. Because why not keep things extra interesting? And there's a surprise feature in the center we'll get to in a bit, but let's just say it's the cherry on top of this astronomical masterpiece. Jacob & Company Opera Godfather. Sliding right into the middle at about $348,000, we've got a watch that might just make you feel like you're snagging a luxury bargain. Enter the Opera Godfather, a timepiece that pays homage to the iconic Francis Ford Coppola movie The Godfather. But don't worry, it won't send any horses' heads your way. Instead, it serenades you with the unforgettable Godfather theme tune. Packing 658 parts into its 49 millimeters by 20 millimeters frame, this masterpiece hides a musical secret. 2 music box cylinders sporting 36 teeth each, ready to perform all 120 notes of that haunting theme. But it's not just an auditory delight. There's a visual spectacle to behold as well. Hit the pusher at 10 o'clock and watch as the barrels spin, plucking away at the combs on each side. One comb is ingeniously crafted to mimic a grand piano, right down to the keys that move as the melody plays. Take a closer look, and you'll see those keys dancing along to the tune, making the Opera Godfather a feast for both the eyes and ears. To own a Jacob & Company piece is to own a masterpiece that stands at the crossroads of art, innovation, and luxury. It's clear why Jacob & Company is so damn expensive. Because they offer much more than just a product. They offer a legacy, a piece of history, and an unparalleled symbol of status. And if you've enjoyed this deep dive into the essence of luxury, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.